Once upon a time, on a farm far, far, far away, there lived a little princess called Caitlin. Caitlin, however, was no ordinary princess. Her parents were farmers and couldn't believe their luck when they created a child who also enjoyed their dusty, muddy lifestyle. Yes, Caitlin, unlike most little princesses, could be found in a puddle or a bucket of water with her dog, and her little brother Cameron was never far behind. Princess Caitlin would often be visited by her relatives from afar. Her cousin Mel often wished to be just like Princess Caitlin, so their nan made them matching outfits. They built cubby houses and pretended they were Australian Idol singers on a shearing shed stage with an adoring audience of sheep.
Caitlin thrived on the farm life, whether it was climbing trees, rounding up sheep on motorbikes, building cubby houses. There was about 100 of them, with her brother Caitlin, and the farm is literally littered with the old remains of them. Caitlin may have chosen Perth to live, but you can't take the country out of a girl.
The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete, with whom you share a bond and cannot imagine spending your life without them. For Caitlin and Matt, that happened 8 years ago at a university party. It was a typical uni pyjama party and they danced the night away in their onesies. Matt was dressed as a panda and Caitlin was the owl. About a week later, Matt gathered up the courage to ask Caitlin out on their first date, a nice dinner and Gold Pass movie. Caitlin was very impressed with the restaurant choice and the conversation flowed. Luckily, both families approved of Caitlin and Matt choosing each other, after vetting them, of course. Caitlin was indoctrinated into the cushion tradition of personalised Christmas crackers and jokes, while Matt tried out life on the farm, helping Dad with the harvest.
This started becoming a topic of great conversation, with messages going back and forth. And just as Melissa had predicted, when Caitlin said he rather liked sharing her company, her cousin transformed her into a beautiful, glittering princess, and my grandparents told her to be home by midnight. The panda Matt that night also turned into a dashing prince, and lo and behold, Caitlin had found her prince. So he got down on one knee in the middle of the snow in Japan and asked the princess to be his wife.
I call upon the persons here present
To witness that I, Caitlin Suzanne Mitchell,
to witness that I, Caitlin Suzanne Mitchell,
take you, Matthew John Cushion,
take you, Matthew John Cushion,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
I love you and I promise to keep loving you
through good times and bad.
through good times and bad.
I vow to respect you,
I vow to respect you and to care for you,
to comfort and to protect you.
to comfort and to protect you.
I promise to be strong
I promise to be strong
and to accept responsibility
And to accept responsibility
for our
for
happiness,
our happiness.
and to accept responsibility
for our happiness and prosperity.
for our happiness and prosperity.
say you don't marry the person you can live with, you marry the person you can't live without. Truer words cannot be said for Cushion and Caitlin.
Matt describes Caitlin as smart, good-looking, and loves that she speaks her mind. Caitlin complements Matt perfectly, so whilst they are each of them tremendous individuals in their own right, together they're even better.
Matt, you know us by now and still haven't done a runner, so you obviously love our daughter. Word of advice, Matt. We put the ear tag in the right ear of a you, because girls or females are always right, so remember that.
And that, my dear listener, brings us to this magical night tonight where we have the newlyweds, Royal Mr. and Mrs. Cushion. I can't predict how their story will end. However, if you do ask me, my prediction, I have no doubt there will be a little Matt and Caitlin very soon if the princess gets her way.
It is now my great pleasure to declare Caitlin and Matthew to be husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.